Alright people, welcome back here at Gaming from the Artificial. As the last two live streams that I actually posted on my YouTube channel, some of you that have seen these videos might have seen that my FPS is already increased with the Title HD60 Pro and on both of them. So that's actually where this video is going about. I would like to talk about that. I did not make an update from it because I had my birthday on the 8th of December, so I couldn't make an update, so that's why I'm doing it right now. I normally watch my own videos back to see the quality and the settings of it, if everything is going correctly. So before digging into too much stuff, I have to dig into my own last two live streams that I did on my YouTube channel to see how the quality is and how the speed is going up. In the previous times I actually live streamed without any capture cards, so yes indeed, that is what I was getting and installing into my patch case. It was the Elgato HD60 Pro. Now this is actually for me the very first time that I use such of these cards. So yeah, I mean, that's what's installed momentarily. I did not live stream today. I was planning to do it, but it was getting late. I was playing also with some friends on GTA 5, so less likely I couldn't do it. But still, I have a little update that is, in my case, or better yet, personally, way better and improved. Well, I don't know if I said this actually in one of my videos, but I have different kind of systems. Now I have one server which I game on, which is 16 cores and 32 threads, and I also have a storage server that I should use as storage. Now the storage that I have currently is pretty low, so I still have to expand it. But I only have right now on my desk two screens, a mouse and a keyboard. So normally all of my computer servers are near my desk, which is not the case anymore. Way better organized. So I'm gonna show you guys that. Personally, this looks way better and saves some room. Now I have tried in the past to turn my camera around, so that's not gonna happen most likely, even right now. So I'm gonna show you that. So normally here is my desk actually. So on this side right there, that's where my gaming server is normally located, and also on the same side, but just on top of it, my storage server. So as you can see, two screens on there. Normally there should be a third one. I got that already uninstalled because of business things. That's just the laptop. It always stands there. But if you guys are asking, hey, where is that storage server located and where is that gaming thing you had? I'm gonna show you that right now because I actually replaced it a little bit. So, as you guys might notice, my big boy, that's actually where everything is located. I'm gonna show you that right now. So, right here on the bottom, there is my gaming server, but in a different case. It's the down. I'm gonna do it like this so you guys can see it, with the three fans on it. That's my gaming server at the moment, and the other screen, and that's the right one, that's the screen where the gaming server is on, and then you guys have the storage server. So currently it's connected to the network, and for the moment I have 2 terabytes. It's not what they call storage, but well, it's working perfectly. I can manage it. So currently it's still on. I have to turn it off tomorrow, I guess, or something like that. I don't know. Normally if I go to sleep or something, then I turn the complete system off. So I mean, it might be idea to turn this one off right now. So, I mean, I still have the two switches in the top, my receivers, my mixer and all that. So a 47 unit case is not that bad. So that's actually how it looks like right now. And it's not messy anymore. I only have the problem that I sit with these cables that you guys can see right here on the downside. There you can see some cabling. So I still have to manage that. As soon as I know for the 100% that the Elgato is functioning for 100%, then I might be able to do some cable management. I have to get to know how the Elgato is functioning actually and if it's gonna function correctly. Now for the moment I could say yes, but there are different ways to connect the Elgato, and for me personally, well, I have a 144 Hertz screen. The Elgato itself doesn't support that, so it only supports 60 Hertz. Now, there's an input and there's an output. The input from the Elgato goes to the graphics card, and the output of the Elgato goes to your monitor, where your recordings or streaming should be. So, what I have done currently is sometimes I connect the Elgato to my graphics card, and sometimes I do disconnect them. Why is very obvious. The distance between my screens and my servers, or server and storage server, well, it's not that small. See, there's my desk, and all the way down there, and it has to still go inside the case with these, as I said, these cables. So with 5 meters of cables, I can't do anything. So I bought 10 meters of an HDMI cable. As I have seen, there's also an Ethernet wires within the HDMI cable. So what that means is, as far as I know, HDMI cables goes only up to 60 Hertz. Now with these Ethernet cables within the HDMI cable, they go up as you want. Now I run instantly 120 Hertz without problems. I also bought a display to display cable, which is 10 meters, and I got a little bit of display problems with that. So it's flashing, flinching and all that, disconnecting, so it's not working that good. Now the only problem that I get momentarily is if I connect from the input of the Elgato to my graphics card, and from the graphics card to my screen without using the output of the Elgato, so I can go up to the 144 Hz or the 120 Hz with the HDMI cable, then it will speed up my games. Of course, that means that I don't have, on my screen at least, the pass-through. Now the pass-through means if I'm shooting on my screen, it will shoot on the stream itself, so it's stable. Now if I connect from the input from the Elgato to the graphics card, and from the output to the Elgato to my screen, then you get the pass-through. So then it's actually stable, and then you can actually, well, stream and talk and shoot all together, you know. But I did this actually very recently, and it's a little bit hard, I should say, because I mean I still need to get some cables. So yes, if you are gonna ask me, do you use one or two computers for your streams, then I can say I use two. One is the streaming server, one is the game thing. So one is for the streaming and the other one is for the data. So yeah, before I can say that it is 100% functioning, I have to get another HDMI cable and also another DisplayPort cable and an USB cable. So that are 30 meters of cables, which cost in my country 60 euros for all of it, to make this actually working a little bit more properly. Now, within 5 meters, there's no problem. But after the 5 meters, without the booster between it, well, you can get some display issues, just like I said with the 10 meters DisplayPort cable. So I had some issues with that, and that's why I bought that HDMI 10 meters cable. It was pretty thick, but that seems to solve my problem. The bigger the cable, the more data, or the more, I don't know, something goes through the cable, the more stable it is. So then I don't have these disabling screen things anymore, and it goes perfectly. So yeah, I mean, I still have to do some things on my streaming server. So I have to get some cables and all that, making my desk a little bit more nicer, and trying to vanish these rubby and meshy cable management. Could be way better, but before I'm doing that, I want to be sure that the streams are perfect. That I get all of my cables that I actually need to connect that properly. And after I done that, and after I've seen there's no problems anymore, then I'm actually good to go. So also I tried two different kind of things. Now in my streaming server I have a 6 GB GTX 1060, and in my storage server I got a 4 GB RX 390 or something like that, or R9 370 or something like that. It's just 4 gigabytes GDDR5. It's all, of course, a little bit slower as the GDDR5 6 gigabytes, but both of them are working fine. But still, I'd like to use my streaming server. Oh, not just because it has 6 gigabytes, also it has 32 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM, and my storage server has only 10 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. So that's the difference here. It's only performance. So in the future, of course, I will do more live streams, but I still have to check some quality things and performance, FPS and all of that. If you guys notice problems or something like that, you always can be gentle and write that down in the comments if I go live, so I can look right into it. So yeah, that's actually that. So in the future streams, it should be good possible that there's no more input lag, or at least no more lags in the games, which was a huge problem, very huge problem before I get this house, and it was still a problem when I didn't get the capture card. I have to say it's an expensive card, that yes, but for the streams it's really helpful. Now I don't see a real-time performance, because still you have a real time between 3 and 10 seconds, depends on how long you are streaming actually. If you are streaming within an hour, then you have a real-time delay from 3 up to 5 seconds, and if you're streaming up to 6 hours, it can take up 10-15 seconds before you can interact actually with your audience. So if I react in my live streams a little bit later, don't mind that. I can't change that actually. So that was actually my video, guys. I thought, well, I wasn't building in that Elgato HD60 Pro, so excuse me. So that's exactly why I was deciding to make this video, so you guys know, hey, what has changed, what's the Elgato HD60 Pro, and why did Gaming from the Artificial not an update from that. So that's all of this video is going about, so you guys know that now. I had, as I said, my 8th December was my birthday, so I was not able to build that in. I mean, I had visit, so, and the day after 8th December was also not a possibility. So yeah, I mean, still for the futuring things, I'm still a little bit thinking about the storage server, because I want to buy another storage server which has 25 hard drives, but I'm still thinking on that. I'm not 100% quite sure if I'm gonna do that. I mean, time will tell, right? So we'll see. You guys know momentarily what my planning is. Now, when I'm going live is not 100% sure. I'm really busy on GTA 5, so I will try to go live tomorrow. So we'll see how that is going. Anyways, guys, momentarily it's 05:37 a.m. 05:32. Wait, 05:37 a.m. Yes. Wow. So it's already late. That already explains why I have a little bit difficulties with talking. So that means I'm going to sleep. Anyways, guys, I really hope this info was a little bit useful to you, that you don't have question marks. So if you guys have questions, don't be afraid, ask them in the comment section. Give a thumbs up if you like this video, if this was maybe even useful to you, and don't forget to subscribe. I know I got lots of live streams coming on. Now I got that capture card with anti-lag live streams. So anyways, people, this was Gaming from the Heart Official. I'm signing out, and I see you guys the next time.